welcome to the Spiritual Centre. I'm Sonia Parker, and this is a walkthrough of my brand new tarot deck, the Sola Busca tarot deck. Now, if you look, these have got my backs. The Spiritual Centre logo that was designed by me. These backs were designed by myself. So this is and the mat was designed by me as well. So this is an absolute dream for me. Okay, so let's have a look. The cards are lovely. Okay, let's get the Major Arcana first. There we go. Okay, and I'll just show you them all based on the Sola Busca tarot deck, which is the oldest surviving 78 cards. These cards actually have the words on as well, which is really nice. There's the Fool and Beginnings, the Magician and Skill, the High Priestess and Intuition, the Empress and Nurturing and Creativity, the Mother, the Emperor and Authority, the Teacher and Beliefs, which is the Hierophant, the Lovers, and again that's choice. I always feel that's a soulmate connection, and the Chariot, which is very clear, which is control. Got him upside down, sorry. Strength, which is very similar to the Rider-Waite images, and yet these were produced in the 1400s. The Hermit, number 9, and the Wheel of Fortune, number 10. Fairness, which is Judgment. The Hanged Man, which is a sacrifice. The Death card, which is New Beginnings. It's quite a harsh picture with the arrow going right through his eye, but it is transformation in the self. It's like taking off one mask and revealing something else. Temperance, the Healing Angel. The Devil, which is enslavement and trickery in this particular deck. This one I find quite funny because he seems to have lost his trousers. Upheaval, which is the Tower. And the Hope card. Now these cards have actually been changed because the Major Arcana in the 1400s never had any women in the Major Arcana, so the women have been added. We have the Moon, the Sun, which is about enlightenment, Judgment, and the World, which is completion and travel. Very colourful, this deck. Okay, on to the swords, and the swords in this deck are red. The Ace of Swords, which is victory and mental clarity. The 2, which is standing up for someone. The 3 of Swords, which is a very iconic of the Rider-Waite, which is heartbreak. And the 4 of Swords, rest and success with fatigue. So it's almost as though trying too hard. The 5 of Swords, conflict and battle. So the meanings are the same. 6 of Swords, which is escape. The 7, which is sneaky or resourceful, depending on how you want to look at it. The 8 of Swords is powerless. The 9 is torment. Which again, if you look at the 9 where she's sitting at the bed worrying with her hands in her head, Again, you're tormenting yourself. So it's the same meanings. The 10, the Lord of Ruin. I always like to think of the 10 as an absolute ending. It's done and dusted now. The 11, the King of Swords, Page of Swords, which is ready for anything. The Knight of Swords, which is driven and hot temperament. The Queen of Swords, which is professional. And the King of Swords, which is scrutiny and powerful. Now we go on to the wands, the Ace of Wands. I love this one with the little cherubs. Inspiration and potential. The Two of Wands, which is future planning. The Three of Wands, which is cognitive problems or mental difficulty. No, I don't necessarily go along with that particular meaning in this deck because the Three of Wands means something different to me in other decks. Again, you can choose whether it resonates with you or not. Four of Wands is homecoming. The Five of Wands is competition. The Six is recognition. The Seven of Wands is challenge. The Eight of Wands is swift change, and that is very symbolic of the Rider-Waite as well. The 9 is a crossing a border or fortitude. The 10 is a burden. The Page is a free spirit. The Knight of Wands is adventure. The Queen is exuberance and determination. And the King is the leader. Now we're on to the coins or pentacles. And we have the Ace, which is prosperity, or for me, health, wealth, and happiness. The 2, which is a financial partnership. For me, it's always about decisions and choices as well. 3 is teamwork. 4 is possessions. 5 is worry and loss. Bit of a rude pig. 6 is charity. 7 is perseverance and visions. I like to think of the 7 of Cups as visualization as well. The 8 is apprenticeship. 9 is culmination and luxury. And 10 is the inheritance. So now we're on to the Page, which is a financial opportunity. The Knight, which is a financial salvation. The Queen, which is a financial ability. And the King, which is security and power. Okay, now we're on to the Cups. Overwhelming emotion for the Ace. Equals, as in the 2 of Cups. The 3 of Cups, a celebration. The 4 is gathering ideas. The 5 is grief. The 6 is nostalgia and difficult realizations. The 7 is wishful thinking. The 8 is abandonment. The 9 is wishes fulfilled. 10 is family or perplexity. The Page of Cups is synchronicity. The Knight of Cups, Missy. The Knight of Cups is romance. The Queen, compassionate. And the King, generosity.